Shot me. Right, Jimmy, you can't see. Good evening, everyone, and thanks to my fellow best man Rennie for his kind words. Truth be known, Rennie and I were very nervous, having been left with the daunting task of following Jimmy. As it happens, these fears were totally unfounded, as I don't think either of us followed him at all. I had to get one in, didn't I? I'd like to begin by thanking Hilly for picking me to be one of his best men. I'm really honoured. It's extra special for me, as Rennie touched on, because Kerry, you've been a very close friend for many years as well. Kerry, I'd just like to reiterate what Rennie said. You look beautiful today. In fact, I'm really impressed how we all look. No one ever guessed we're from Rochdale. I've known Hilly for about 12 years. I've been lucky enough to know Kerry for even longer, as I've said. I've fond memories of the parties that we used to go to when we were younger. I often used to catch Hilly holding hands with Kerry, and often grabbing the odd kiss here and there when he thought nobody was looking. Of course, he'd totally deny this, knowing that we were all friends with her before he was. And the next day, these little incidents happened time and again. So eventually I had to give up the ghost and come clean, and they've been seeing, like, why did it work for you not? And they've been seeing each other secretly behind all our backs for months. I'm told by Kerry that they've been an item now for over 8 years. I had to ask her that today, I'm a bit ashamed. And over this time, she's fallen for some of his finer qualities. Big pause. Great sense of humour, his striking blonde looks, and his excellent cooking skills. Unfortunately, like me, she's had to put up with the less appealing characteristics, such as his inability to handle an hangover, and his biased Manchester United views. Now, having watched the United game while I've been out here, I can now 100% confirm that he inherited these from Graham. There's also the drunken antics, and a best man speech won't be a best man speech without a couple of tales. I know we've had a couple already, but when the groom has overdone it a little on the booze, probably a bit like me yesterday. Like the time when he thought it'd be acceptable to pull his pants down at a young girl's 21st birthday party that he didn't even know. And he was so proud. He wanted to show us off. The new London Underground boxer shorts that he just bought. Again, why? He proceeded to spend most of the night asking people to find... What does that say? King's Cross Station, thanks Ray. But funnily enough, no one ever found it. There's also the time when he returned home from his work's Christmas do. Kerry put him straight to bed after he arrived in a taxi, as he was a little worse for wear. Yeah, £2 grand. But Kerry woke up again at 1 in the morning to find Hilly at the end of the bed, with his tackle out, ready to have a Jimmy Riddle all over the bed. She did catch him in time. Hilly, it's stories like these that make you wonder how Kerry puts up with you. But I actually know the secret to your happy relationship. He's not hurt me for this bit. Unwittingly, I've never told you this, but you have a habit of not pressing the button to end your telephone calls once you've rang me. It's alright. And many a time I've managed to listen into your conversations with Kerry after our phone call has ended. But every time without fail, I've heard two happy people who are absolute soulmates, not to mention best friends. It's a partnership that really does work brilliantly, and for that reason, that's why you're so suited to each other. Hilly, you're honestly a brilliant guy and an excellent friend. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to be the best man. Kerry, as I've said, you make a beautiful wife. I know that you make each other very happy. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the bridesmaids and both the best men, please raise your glasses to Mr. and Mrs. Hill.
Hey!
I've not finished yet. To Hilly and Kerry. Hip hip.
Hey!
Hip hip.
Hey!
Hip hip.
Hey!